What's going on, you guys? My name is Zaylu, and welcome back to Alan Wake. So, we are continuing trying to find Alan Wake, or no, Rose. But I turned off motion blur for you guys. Hopefully it makes a difference.
I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, the blur effect looks pretty good.
There was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so
I got a couple of messages saying that the motion blur was making him sick. And I don't want you guys getting sick. But it was an effort trying to get those files to make it not blurry. So I guess I will just have a warning next time saying, hey, motion blur, warning.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like
that. Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Jagger and Zane. Okay. So, they might be important roles here. Maybe. I don't know. All I know is
this here's Rose's trailer.
This game is awesome.
Mind me asking what you're doing with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Just here to talk. We're just here to talk. Just here. Or you could go in front of me.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Please, come in.
Yes, please come in. I hope you guys...
Hey, this is really good.
Rose.
Yes.
My manuscript.
Yes.
I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Okay. Again? How would you not?
Hiding in my barber's skin.
Who is that?
I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife.
She's behind you.
You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on.
Click.
Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Jeez, it's creepy. Alright, come on. Where's Barry?
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and
Barbara
faster.
Jagger.
My manuscript is being heavily
Maybe Zane. Maybe Zane's the light.
very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
It wasn't always a horror story. It was
Rose
pretty.
took a day for me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
Right?
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station. There's no time to waste.
Okay. Okay, so the sheriff's after me now. Thanks. Oh, that was lovely. Let me just bash my face into everything that I can here. Just looking around, just trying to find some manuscripts. I don't know which way I liked before. I think I liked this way before. Can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And if you guys don't like it that I don't click on the radios, I'm sorry. It's just it would take so much time. So much time. And I like to progress in the story. Radios aren't as relative as manuscripts though. Hello. And for some reason thermoses. I don't know what the thermos is. I just like clicking on things that are going to be of use to me. Maybe the radio as well. I don't know. Okay, so Alan Wake needs to work out a little bit more.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Uh-oh.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slade!
Jeez. Why so aggressive?
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Right? You just put a civilian in danger and you shot randomly at a guy.
Behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm. Oh, let me just take a breather here. Can't really turn back to see if there's any manuscripts because there's a lot of cops with flashlights. Stop, Ryan. Do you though?
Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Jump, jump, jump around, jump up to get down. This is getting interesting. All of a sudden, Agent Nightingale, which we've heard in a couple of other manuscripts, came into play, but he was very jump the gun. Let's pick up that. Let's read that real quick.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Interesting. So the darkness has been waiting for a writer. It's been kind of waiting for, like, you know, a writer to tell its story, to make a story come to life, I guess. Well, that wasn't good. Hello? Don't know who Agent Nightingale is, but he's kind of a dick.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Creepy. Alright. Well, I'm hoping we don't have to kill Rose, because that would be, if anything, probably Agent Nightingale. Or the other dude. Wait, was it the girl that actually likes me? I'm supposed to go this way, aren't I? Okay. We escaped the police, I believe. Pretty sure. Pretty sure we escaped the police. Or not. Don't search the area. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Oh. That was disappointing. Oh, hello. A cop car? Right.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Right? Such epic jump. Parkour, hardcore. Oh, hardcore, parkour. Not parkour, hardcore. Or parkour, hardcore, I guess. That makes sense, kind of, when you think about it. Or when you don't think about it. Aye. Just run. Oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem good for that. That doesn't seem good at all. Toggle zoom. Wow. Okay. Well, that's interesting, I guess. Copy there, miss.
This is James. Mulligan Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. But it was... Hey, come on.
much about it, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over.
Okay.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
I don't know, it seems like everybody's not really liking you very much. What's going on there? Evil...
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
I see a giant light right there, but I also see hidden places. Not really hidden, but... Hello. I would not mind that light. I would not mind bringing this light around with me, but unfortunately, don't think that's going to be the case. Just do. Wrecked. I'm gonna destroy the gate. Nice. Alright. But yeah, this game, very, very amazing with the whole third person speaking. Oh, there we go. There's another one. What? Excuse me. Is this a bigger flashlight? I think it might be. What? Yeah, I think it might be a bigger flashlight. That's awesome. Actually, that's not really awesome, because that's kind of frightening. That means there's going to be bigger enemies. Not good. Not good at all. Is there a gun over here anywhere? Oh, you, why?
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Right?
Come in. Over.
Let me just, what's up here? Oh, okay. Let's just do that. Oh! Wrecked. You have the right to remain dead. Oh man, I was so good at lines. Oh god, hello. You're right there. You can just F off there, buddy. Buddy boy. I see another one following me, but that's okay. Where'd you go? There you are. Just gonna go get into this light here. Very good, very good. Got batteries, okay. Good enough, I guess. Good enough. I got 8 flashbangs. Don't have any sort of weapons. Hello. Let me just do that. Or am I really under arrest though? Boom. Wrecked. Sound and Fury. Got an achievement unlocked. Okay, there's only 3. Whoa! I totally dodged that, but okay, fine. F it. Screw you guys then. Oh, come on. How do I not go blind from that? Seriously, like, that's some extreme flash. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. What the fudge? Fine. Wrecked. Get to the blinding lights. Of course. Oh boy. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just in the woods. I see a light over there. Oh, here we go. That's the only thing I'm going towards, is that tiny little light right there. Let's just do that, shall we? Boom. Okay, alright. So I have 6 flashbangs still. Hoping I get a gun soon. Would like a gun. Ah, come on. What? There you go. There would be no surviving that. Not while I have anything to say
I
about
hope
it.
Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I have subtitles on? Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Dude, kill Nightingale. Oh, another run? Really?
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
Falling
What?
off so many cliffs, it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to... Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation. The cops and find my own way to the mine.
He should be humiliated. He shot when a civilian was in there. And he has no reason to shoot me. Great. Is that flare? Okay, I don't really need a flare. What I need is a gun, please. Yay! Hey, look at that. And I got a gun. Awesome. That is what I needed. Thank you so much for your cooperation. See if there's anything up here. Doesn't look like it. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. How about you just back off there, buddy boy? I would like a gun with more ammo, please.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Got revolver ammo. Probably was. It's probably you because, you know, that's just who you are. Darkness controls fear. Got a shotgun. Hi! Yeah, that's great. Oh, jeez. Okay, hi. What? What? Oh, I could probably turn these on. That's what I was supposed to use them for, right? Whatever. I used 2 shotgun ammo, and I used 2 rounds of revolver, or 3 rounds of revolver. That's not bad, but not good. I see a thing up there. I must say, I don't know if there is a difference between the motion blur and non-motion blur, but if there is, I hope you guys are enjoying it while you can.
Roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
So it was a monster, okay. So apparently a bulldozer is going to come after me. That's super cool. I don't know if I like that too much or not. Man, I need Alan Wake to be a little bit more, just more athletic here. Got another can. In the light, you can hurt them. Okay. Thank you for that inspiration there. Okay. So I gotta go this way then. Have I been in there? No, I have not. That would be the answer to my question. Oh gosh. This is getting interesting. I want to make it to that light. I have 1 more flashbang left. Manuscript.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole.
That's good.
It felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Train. Nice. Got some AAA batteries here. Oh.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Huh.
It wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework, wrapped in darkness.
Maybe this is all just a dream.
Twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
So, what I'm guessing is that I'm the darkness here. Because that would only make sense. Hearing some weird breathing here going on. Could you not? Okay, so I got 3 players. Okay, so that's all the time I have for this episode. Yeah, so that was my theory. My theory is that... Oh, hi. What are you doing? Okay. So my theory is that Alan Wake is actually the darkness, and he's just seeing all of it through his eyes, trying to create a story. He's actually typing, but maybe he's kind of abusing his wife in a way, and then, you know, whenever she would try to fix him, he would just reject it and keep writing the story or something. I don't know. That's just my theory here. But it's an interesting game. It's very psychological thriller based. So who knows? Who knows? We don't know. No one knows until the absolute ending, unless, you know, you've already seen it. But then you still waited till the absolute ending. Yeah. All right. But as always, this game will be in the description below. If you like these types of horror games, definitely check it out for yourself. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video that I do. Peace. Okay, let's go, you guys. Let's see if there's anything special around here. Nothing? We're good? Okay.